Today I want to talk about something that was brought to us by one of the men that we work with. His name's Bart. And one of the things he brought to us is an interesting context, which is your wife is your best relationship coach. And it's very true. If you're open to it, right? If you're not, then she's, not. You don't look at it that way. Then you look at her more as somebody who's nagging or complaining. So women vent because that's how they express themselves, right? And when you don't listen, when you don't allow her to let that venom out, and you force her to keep holding on to it, and this goes on for years, then she'll go and vent with somebody else or share with somebody else. And usually that's how emotional affairs start, right? Most of the emotional affairs start because you haven't fulfilled the emotional needs for years. And a big part of fulfilling the emotional needs is making sure that you create the safe place for her to share, because it's part of the feminine. It's a very important aspect of the feminine side. And so when you look at all the things that your wife does, and I'm not talking about right now, okay? If your relationship is rocky, you can't judge what's happening now. What's happening now is these are the symptoms of all the stuff she's been trying to do over the past years, and you failing her tests, right? So you can't judge your wife based on what she's doing now, because what she's doing now is just a symptom. Her feelings are hurt. She doesn't trust you, and that's why she's doing what she's doing. But if you look back, the last 5, 10, 15, 20 years, however long you've been married, there's a lot of wisdom and gold that you can get from your wife around how to be a better man and how to step up your game, right? As long as you're open to the fact that you have bullets, insecurities that you need to deal with, that you may have been compromising yourself as a man, all of the stuff, if you take ego out of it, it's actually very powerful. She is your best relationship coach. The problem is that most men don't listen, right? So when you don't listen, you can't take the advice that's given. And the advice is not direct. Like I'm telling you stuff direct right now because it's a masculine relationship, but you can't treat your wife like a man, right? You can't expect her to be direct. But if you listen and you take ego and insecurities out of it, she is indeed your best relationship coach, and she will guide where the relationship needs to go to have it healthy, because her skill set is way more sophisticated than for men. Okay? All right, so hope this helps. Let me know if you have questions. Cheers.